What is something that is culturally Christian that's normal for you, but other people might be like, you do what?
Culturally Christian. Well, an easy one is me praying over my food, right? Yeah. Praying over traveling mercy, right? Culturally Christian. Okay, me not watching like demonic movies, right? Okay. Now, everybody I know, like, they love going to see The Conjuring and all of that. I'm like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. Well, bro, why? Why? I can't do that. I can't do that. Like, I believe in a greater spirit. I can't expose myself to them other spirits. So I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe that's a simple one, but that's true for me.
No, that's good. I've
yeah.
had some good answers. All right. Okay. So we're at the Dove Awards. Obviously, what is an artist or a song or an album that was super impactful to you? That, like, for you, you'd be like, they get my award.
Oh, man. I would say No Big Deal, the interlude. I forget the name of it. You know what I'm saying? What's good, brother?
This moment brought to you by Derek Minor.
Christian music and music that Christians use. I seen Jesus and I didn't want to know. Like, bro, like, his heart, the way he conveys it in the music, it changes my perspective in a lot of ways, man. Shout out to Dill, bro, for real.
Obviously, you're on the tour, but what else next for you? What do you got? What do you expect from mine?
Hey, man, I love these questions. 2026, we doing arenas in Jesus' name. Coliseums and stadiums. Glow Tour, taking our label to the next level and taking Christian music to a level it's never been before. I believe this Lecrae tour is like a Pass the Torch tour. It's his last tour. Like Elisha and Elijah. What happened when Elisha was there when Elijah went up? He received that double portion. So that's gonna be the move. I'm talking crazy, but I mean it all.
Something that's culturally Christian that is normal for you.
Okay.
But other people be like, what? Like, you do that? That's weird.
That's a good question. Wow. What is culturally Christian that people be like, yo? I would say probably... This is a loaded question. I would say probably... The things I want to say and the things I don't want to say. Filter it. Hold on.
Yeah. You trying not to get in trouble?
Oh, yeah. Because I do that a lot. Let me see.
Well, you're learning.
Oh, yes. Yes, I am. Things I don't want to say, do the cultural Christian. Probably not making decisions before I consult God. I feel like some people are like, bro, just make the decision. And I'm like, well, no, let me pray about it first. I think that's cool.
That's a good answer. All right. Obviously, we're at the Dove Awards. Mm-hmm. People are receiving
a little dove, by the way.
Nice. So first person to show me a dove.
You know what I'm saying? Tight.
If you could give an artist or like an album or a song that like changed your life or impacted you, like your equivalent of what a Dove Award would be,
okay,
what would that be?
A song that impacted?
A song, a person, an album, could be anything, but something like meaningful to you.
That impacted me. Refiner. That is a crazy song that impacted me to tears. I want to say before I was Christian, Sweet Victory by Triple E. Woo!
Nope.
That'll take you to the Lord. For sure, man. Yeah.
All right, and what do you got coming next? What can we look forward to?
Okay, music. A breath of fresh air. Bringing things closer to the heart of Jesus. For sure. Yeah.
What is something that's culturally Christian that's normal for you, but other people might be like, you do what? You did what? You like this? You like that?
Oh, I don't know. That's culturally Christian, but it may be like weird for other people. Oh. I submit to my husband. Yes.
All right, what's something that's culturally Christian that is super weird, probably for people who aren't Christian?
Probably the
term die to flesh, you probably might not. So for us, it's like, yeah, you gotta die to flesh, man. Like everywhere you go, but to other people, they're like, what does that mean? What do you mean die to flesh? Yeah. So I think that's super cultural. Like people are just used to that getting deeper in your face, but it sounds kind of crazy.
Yeah, we got a lot of strange catchphrases.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Okay, so all right, we're at the Dove Awards, obviously. So, what is either a person, a song, or an album that you wish that you could give like a Dove Award equivalent to? Like, that's meaningful for you.
Tory Deshaun.
Oh yeah.
His entire album project was phenomenal. He needs a Grammy. Okay, it's the album of the year. It should be the album of the next 3 years. 10 out of 10. He's incredible.
You're the second person to say it.
He's not playing around. He's not playing around.
No notes.
He on another level.
Yeah.
Give him his flowers immediately.
I think you say these R&B artists. I feel like a lot of the R&B artists are going crazy, but I feel like they're not getting the recognition that they deserve. So, you know, like J-Man Will, going crazy. So Jay, going crazy. Vasi, no notes. So I feel like R&B, the next generation, next year, you know, next year they might pop out, you know. So,
Yeah. Okay, last question. Obviously, you just dropped the project, so are we gonna tour that project? I know you just had a baby, that's probably hard, but like what are the remaining plans for that album rollout?
Stay tuned for the Holy Girl Tour. Make sure you're on our email list, make sure you're on the text list so you can notifications. So Holy Girl Tour coming
very soon. Period. You heard it here first.
What is something that's culturally Christian that is super weird if you're not a Christian? Like think like Veggie Tales or like weird movies or like things at church.
The most culturally Christian thing that is like it's actually a lot of stuff I'm trying to think through though. I'm trying to think through. I think the main thing, this my biggest pet peeve is Christian artists who are making music for entertainment, but they get on stage and say, "I'm not here to entertain nobody." Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Like why I'm like the girl with we're talking about the soft shell tacos and the hard shell tacos. Like why not both?
Canon, what you got?
I'm gonna have to say the fact that we do this, but people act like they don't do this to feed their families. You know what I'm saying? Like feeding your family is a less righteous thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's not. I think that's weird for us to think that we can only do this on the ministry side where our families aren't in mind. No, my first ministry is my family. So.
All right. So we're at the Dove Awards. Obviously, is there a particular artist or even a song or an album that means a lot to you that you're like, yo, like I wish I could give them an award?
I would say, you know what? The album, it's 2 albums I've been jamming for the past year, and then I think the number 1 would be Flop Era, like Marty's Flop Era is crazy, and I think I would say Flop Era, and then the next one I would say is Mission. The album he just dropped. The album he just dropped is crazy. Yeah, like it's amazing. Like it's super dope. But for me, personally, my favorite artist of this past year has been Marty. Yeah.
Marty is my brother, bro. I'm gonna double down on it, bro. Marty done came back on his hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like he performed at the Analog the other day, bro. Bars on bars on bars. If you know me and Marty, we go back. Yeah, but he bringing hip hop back for real. I'm gonna have to second that. Mission just dropped that project, bro. Hardest project. But I will also say my album. Woo!
There's always one.
Right.
They're usually in the comments.
My album. My album. Look, Vigilante, I'm gonna give that to the world because I think that's the best project that's out right now.
Hey,
and I'm gonna be honest.
I tend to agree.
This is one of the best artists that's on a project right now. So I'm gonna just have to say, you asked me for my honest opinion. I'm gonna be honest with it.
Yeah,
my album.
Even Chad like Vigilante.
Hey, respect, because he don't like nothing.
You know, he was like, "Yo, that album's pretty good."
Yeah.
Hey, he like the Christian Joe Budden. He going.
Yeah. Obviously, you guys just dropped the project, but are you thinking tour? Like what? Like what else we got next? I know it's hard to think that far.
So yeah, definitely tours in the work. The main issue with tours not getting venues or not getting to getting people there is that I want to create something that's never been done before, and it's creating an experience that will change how people look at Christian hip hop, like not just like the typical 3 acts and altar call whatever stuff. Like, nah, I want to make something that people are gonna look at that and say, "Wow, that's the standard," because I believe that Christian hip hop deserves that.
And that's why you have the RMG Derek, and then that's why you had that vigilante thing.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to make more of a connection than just like, here's the music.
Absolutely. It's more than music. It has to be bigger than just music. You know what I mean?
Canon, anything to add to that?
Nah, you said it all. You said it perfectly.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Look, if he said it already, I'm not finna be a broken record. Ain't no point.
You already stole one answer.
I did. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But yeah, he said it already, bro.
With Lee Vasi.
Hi.
What is something that's culturally...
Lee Vasi.
What is something that's culturally Christian that is normal for you that other people might be like, hey, that's kind of strange. That's kind of weird.
Good question. I think honestly, people don't always understand what I mean when I say that I invite God into my songwriting process. Like I really allow the Holy Spirit to lead me. And I think that's probably that you got to be really Christian to understand what that really feels like and sounds like.
Yeah, like that term and like I poured into that person.
Yes.
And like stuff like that.
Yes.
Okay. We're at the Dove Awards. If you could give an artist or a song or an album that means something to you the most an award, what would you give? Like, who would that person be?
Oh my goodness, so many people. I'm gonna say my good friend Anike.
Okay.
I'm gonna say my good friend Anike. She is so inspiring to women in this space and to everybody in this space. I think the way that she carries herself and is so authentic in her music, it's been a very important part of my journey as an artist as well. And I definitely would give it to her.
Okay, awesome. And what do you got coming up?
Oh my goodness. So I am really looking forward to presenting tonight. This is my first time presenting at the Doves. And then I'm so excited. I'm releasing a Spanish remix EP of my album, Love Me to Life, at the end of October. So I'm so excited to just definitely give the people a new, fresh version of some of the songs they've already come to know and love.
Great. What is something that's culturally Christian that you're used to, but everyone else is like, what? Like, that's strange or that's weird. Whether, think like VeggieTales or like Angel TV or like, things that are just like not normal for regular people.
I think something that's culturally Christian is definitely like, I would say, honestly, like Christian television. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where you see your pastors back in the day where they spoke, where you see all your TV shows, Bible Man or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like all those like Christian television things that people just like, they don't have those memories. You know what I mean? So I think that's something that's culturally Christian for sure.
Okay. Question I didn't get to ask you. You got the Unashamed doc that came out. That's been cooking for a while, right?
Yeah.
What took so long and like,
what
was that whole process of finally getting it out?
So the original Unashamed doc, there was some discrepancy with the original team that was putting it together. So we had to literally start from scratch and redo the entire thing, source more footage. I'm talking about footage from like before 116 was invented to like go back to the cross movement days and then bring it. Then we kept signing someone else and we had to bring that up to speed. And so we went from inception to current and that just took more time. Then you had to there's a lot of, people like in the mainstream industry who had to speak into it as well. And we just wanted to make sure we had them, given on their schedules. Yeah.
Chad's in.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Chad's in it from Rapzilla. You got Bun B, you got Master P, you got Salt from Salt Pepper. You got lots of different people just speaking in. Yeah.
One super fast question. Okay. All right, we're at the Dove Awards. If you could give an award or flowers to somebody in your life, an artist, musician, even a song or an album that changed your life, what would get that award?
Honestly, man, he don't need no more awards. Kirk got them all, but his music changed me. But his music was, I'll say, it's very inspiring for me. He don't need nothing else, so I ain't giving him nothing. But I probably would say, man, young Canon. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just been a consistent guy, and he's been like, he's just been faithful. I've seen him as a human being, and just the way he's been faithful and loyal to Derek Minor, myself, young Canon, man, for sure.
What is something that's culturally Christian that other people would be like, dude, you do that? Like, that's weird. Whether that be VeggieTales or like movies or...
Oh, that's a tough question. That's a tough question. Oh, man. What is culturally Christian that you do? I completely stay away from, I try my best to stay away from anything that could have an appearance of something. Like, I'm super afraid of that kind of stuff, right? Even though I don't feel like they're wrong, like drinking, for example. Like, I don't feel like it's wrong, but I stay away from those things, like, intentionally. So, yeah.
Okay. Second question, if we're at the Dove Awards, so if you can give an award or your flowers to somebody or like a song or an album that made an impact on your life, like who would that be or what would that be?
And these are good questions. If I could give an award to anyone, I love KB. So anything KB makes, I think maybe he even got awards last year for His Glory Alone or whatever. But I love everything. His music has impacted me. His Glory Alone, I would give it an award again this year. If I could, I'd give it to him 20 times. So I love KB.
That's how you know you're friends with Brenno, because he had the same answer.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, so for Mr. Don Reddy, what is next? What is happening? What's going on?
I'm working on an album. Literally next week on the schedule, it says, finish the album. So I'm trying to focus on getting it finished, and then we're getting it rolled out.
What's something culturally Christian that you're used to that other people might be like, hey, that's kind of weird or that's strange?
Ooh, okay. I'll answer and then I can ask her.
Yeah.
Something that might seem strange to people is that in our local church, we see a lot of deliverance happen.
Yeah.
So demons getting cast out of people getting slain in the spirit at the altar. And that's a normal Sunday at our church.
Yeah.
You want me to ask her?
Yeah.
Okay. Uma coisa na sua vida com Deus que talvez é muito diferente para outros cristãos, não é normal por outros, para você com a sua relação com Deus é normal, mas para outros é diferente.
Para mim, viver a vida com Deus é sempre um grande desafio, né? Os desafios que a gente tem enfrentado ao longo dos dias da nossa vida, quando a gente tem Jesus no nosso coração, a gente consegue passar por ele de uma forma muito leve, né? É difícil as situações que a gente vive, mas porém com Jesus a gente consegue superar tudo, né? De uma forma muito especial. Diferente das pessoas que não conhecem o amor de Deus.
Yeah, she just gave us the word real quick. But what she was saying is one of her favorite things walking with the Lord is that when she goes through difficult situations, she feels so light. In the most dark, difficult situations, she feels light. She feels at peace, knowing that God is in control.
Okay, I got you. Now, what about, we're at the Dove Awards. Who is an artist or person or a song that you'd want to give like their flowers to that deserve something like this recognition?
Wow. So I'm gonna throw it back to our friend KB. His song 100. That really inspired me when I was in high school to give my all, to give 100 to the kingdom and to the Lord, to travel the nation and preach the gospel. So shout out to KB. All right, and I'm gonna ask her real quick. Você tem uma música cristão que fez impact na sua vida muito grande, talvez artista, talvez aqui no Brasil, uma música que foi grande amor na sua vida. Você pode falar o nome dele, o nome da música? Carrie Joe.
I understood that.
Yeah.
Carrie Joe.
Ministry, e a música Pra Sempre.
Oh yeah, the song's Forever by Carrie Joe, very special. And I need to shout out Aline for the Rapzilla fan that may not know. Aline Barros, she is an incredible worship leader from Brazil. And this past year, we were able to do a remix of Holy Forever in Portuguese with KB. And it was a special moment. so I gotta shout her out.
Okay. All right. What is something culturally Christian that others might find super weird that is normal
For Christians.
for Christians that you find entertaining or strange? Or that
Probably VeggieTales, man.
No, that was the example. That was the example I was giving people. Like, I think VeggieTales.
VeggieTales, bro. That joint, I used to watch the Jonah movie as a kid. That joint slaps.
Are you like in VeggieTales mode now? It's
I've tried, but we're not there yet. My kids are stuck on Spider-Man and Paw Patrol right now. Spidey and Friends is hitting right
that's
now.
what my son watching. All right. So your next question: if you could give anyone an award for their flower, just like how we're at the Double Words now, that was instrumental in your life, an artist, fiction, or someone, who would you give your flower to?
Toy Deshaun, most faithful artist I know, and just loves the Lord with all his heart. You know, it's my brother. We never get any music done because every time we try to get in the studio, we just laugh the whole
Yeah,
time.
we never got that album.
I feel like every time, the more delayed the music is, the closer our brotherhood gets.
That's good. That's good. All right. So what do you got? What do you got coming up? Forward.
Yeah, 3-song EP this month called He Will Return. I got a song with DC3 on there. I'm flying out to London to shoot everything. And then next year, the album's coming out. And it's really special. I'm excited.
So, if you could give an award to somebody or music or album that was important in your life, who would it be or what would it be?
I think it would have to be Tasha Cobbs and the music that I remember, I think maybe it was like in 2012, I would listen to her albums and I think they were really helping shape everything that I know now, everything that I listen to now. And so Tasha Cobbs Leonard, I would be looking for her.
What is something culturally Christian that people wouldn't understand unless they like grew up in the church or they became a Christian that you find like weird, entertaining, or strange?
I grew up in a heavy, like, evangelical standing up church. The flag waving.
Yo.
If someone were to not be Christian and see that, they'd be like, what the?
Yeah.
That's my answer, yeah.
Okay. Now what about, we're at the Double Words, who is an artist or is there a song or an album that impacted your life that you were like, they would get my my flowers?
I don't know if he's here currently, but Andy Minio's The Arrow. That project changed my life. That's why I did music, was that project. That and The Sword. Yeah.
All right, now what about for you? What do you have on the way? What can we expect? I know you're signed now, so you're getting busy.
I got an album on the way, October 24th, called Fine By Me. It's 2000s inspired. It's pop rap. It's just a good vibe. It's on the way.
What is something kind of weird, strange, or interesting that's culturally Christian that like someone who isn't would look at and see like, you do what? Like what is that? Whether it's movies or music or whatever.
Well, the kind of music we make, I love to make rap music. I think that will always, in my culture, in my country, that will be rare, but it's changing right now. So we're changing the culture right now.
There we go. And what about if you could give an award to somebody, whether it's an artist, a musician, or even a song that was super impactful in your life, being that we're at the Double Words, what's that one thing or that award that you give to that person?
Great question, man. But Alexxander, he's been a teacher for me. He's been a friend for me, a brother for me. So I will give an award for him, so for being so special for me, and obviously to my wife for supporting me and being patient with me. So yeah.
Okay. And what do you have on the horizon? What's coming? What should everyone be looking forward to?
Well, I just released my album. Un Día Contigo is A Day With You in English. Great album. We left our heart there, and I think that we were faithful to what God wanted us to do. So I think it's a great album, and you should go and listen to it.
What is something that's like culturally Christian that you find weird or strange or like was really funny or entertaining to you? Like for example, like people watch VeggieTales, or there's Christian movies, or like weird things that you just have to get used to
Okay. This is bad. Communion was weird to me for the longest time, and I would always take too much of it. Like as a kid, you're supposed to take the one cracker, and I was killing it.
You were hungry.
I was killing it. And I went to one church, and they had like Ritz crackers. I was going crazy. I was taking like a handful of crackers, 3 or 4 cups of juice. So that's my one weird thing.
Okay. And what about for you? You're at the Dove Awards.
Yeah.
What's an award or the flowers of an artist, a musician, a person in your life that you wish could get the recognition like a Dove Award that deserves some recognition?
So weirdly, when I first started in music was 2017. Very first single was a record called Oh My God. And as a hip hop artist and as an artist, you just throw music out and you hope people love it.
Right.
And Rapzilla was actually the first one to show me love, put the record everywhere. It won, I think you guys do like Song of the Week.
Right.
It won Song of the Week. I forget the host's name, but there was a different host at the time than who hosts it now. Okay. I won Song of the Week. I still go back and watch it to this day. It meant that much to me. Because it was like the boost of confidence I needed at the time to let me know the music was dope. I was here for a purpose, here for a reason, so it was dope.
Now look at this.
Look at God, yeah.
Look at God. All right, so last thing, what do you have on the horizon? What can we expect from you?
So I have a song out right now with Molly Music called Know Not What They Do. It's going crazy on the gospel charts. I think it's been on a couple Rapzilla playlists, a bunch of other Christian hip-hop playlists. And then I have another song coming early next year. It's called The Best in Me, with features Q Parker from 112. So crazy record. I can't wait to put that one out.
Third question.
Mm-hmm.
So once you became a Christian, there's some interesting or sometimes funny or weird cultural Christian things that you have to get used to. Like, for example, like a VeggieTales or just like weird music. So what was something for you that you found kind of entertaining? Like, wow, I can't believe this is a thing.
Maybe Christian movies.
Yeah.
That was new for me. Like Flyleaf or The Closet when they're praying, and like there was a quality to the movies that were different than what I was used to.
Yeah.
But it did something to my heart and edified me. So I was willing to get past some of the cheesiness of it. You know.
All right, and second question, we're at the Dove Awards.
Mm-hmm.
If you could give someone in your life their flowers, whether it's an artist, a musician, an author, or whoever, that you feel like wish they could get the recognition like a Dove Award, who would that be?
Ace Harris.
Sarah.
Yeah, I mean, with practice, with Blameless, my partnership with Ace is even the reason why I even started to pray about joining Reach. And my partnership with Ace has been pivotal in me being able to make the music I've always wanted to make. And so I think Ace should get several awards for that.
You had that ready to go.
No, it just came to my heart. Yeah.
And all right, so you just dropped your album. So obviously that's what you're promoting.
Yeah.
Are you already have sights into what's next, or are you like
Nah.
project and here you go, guys?
It came out like 3 weeks ago. So I'm still just trying to leverage that, push it as much as we can with humility and sincerity, and just make sure that people enjoy it. I got 4 kids and a husband, and I'm trying to go back to seminary. So that's kind of where my focus is now.
What is maybe the strangest, funniest, or like looking back on cultural Christianity thing that you took part of? So think like VeggieTales, all these weird like kind of conferences and different stuff growing up just as a Christian and in the church and stuff.
Bro, I'm gonna be very transparent, very honest. I'm from Puerto Rico. I was raised in a very Pentecostal environment. This might be a little heretic, I'm not 100% sure, but one of the craziest things that I've experienced, kind of funny to me, oh man, I don't know if I should take back my words, but it was prophetic dancing, so like male prophetic dances and stuff, and we were supposed to like wear dresses and stuff. It was a little sus. I don't know, that might be a little controversial answer. I should have said something more Dove's red carpet.
You could have just said VeggieTales.
I should have just stolen VeggieTales. But yeah, I thought that's the first thing that came to my mind. I was just being honest.
If you could give flowers or an award to an artist or a song or an album of someone in your life, what would it be?
Oh, that's so good. As far as artists, like I can pick a pool of the artists.
It could be anybody who needs the flowers, who like they should have an award. At least for your life.
Yeah. Oh man. You put me on the spot. It's anybody. Anybody can do it.
Anybody. Any
Anybody
album,
in my life.
song, person.
Okay. Mano, I gotta give it to my wife. She's right here next to me. She deserves an award. Best manager, best wife. Yeah, that's it. That's who I gotta pick.
Man.
That's very sweet.
That's cheating.
Hey, that's amazing. That's a little cheating, but
All right,
I'll take.
last thing.
I gotta get the points, brother.
You won them. All right. So what's I guess what do you have on the horizon? What should people expect from you?
Man, I got a new project coming out called Llorón, which means crybaby. I make reggaeton Spanish music. I work with Reach Records, and this is the project that we've been working on all year. So all 2025, we've just been cooking this up. November 14th official release date that hopefully we hit, honestly. But actively mixing it with Biz, getmix.com, go get your mixes done. And yeah, it's amazing, man. It's an honor to be working with that team. Incredible. We're very excited about Llorón.
All right. What is something culturally Christian that you, as someone who grew up in the church, does that's completely normal to you, but for other people, like yo, that's really weird, or like that's strange?
Probably saying things like amen all the time when it's not a sermon. Probably saying this is my season for. I feel like the season thing is so churchy that we don't notice that we say. It's like, this is my season for this, my season for rest. That's so churchy, but that's it, probably.
Or like pouring into someone. Yeah.
Pouring into someone, yes. That's a sneaky one for sure. Yeah.
All right. If you could, so we're at the Dove Awards. If you could give an award or flowers to somebody that changed your life, like an artist, or even if it's like a song or an album, like what would you give an award to?
Man, I mean, of course I gotta say man, for Toby Mac believing in me since I was 16. I gotta say Torrin Wells, man, he was the next one to believe in me. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth too. He believed in me when I was 15. So all three of those OGs believed in me, man, since I was a young kid from Bristol, Virginia. So I would just give their flowers. So.
Okay, dope, man. And what's next for you? What do you got on the way? I know you always got music. And even when the music just comes out, you still got more.
Yeah. So I just dropped Where Do We Go From Here, the all rap project. I'm working on an all singing project that's on the way. So yeah. So and then I'm going on tour with Terry in 2 weeks. So that's what we're working on right now.